Today we will break down the main differences between the premium versions of Elementor Pro and Bricks Builder. We will discuss the key features as well as the pros and cons of each to help you make an informed decision. Topics include easy to use, editing experience, limitations, and performance. I want to mention two things. First one, this is not a sponsored video. And second, I use at this moment the two pieces of software altogether for clients. I absolutely love both because they allow me to create beautiful website designs without coding. Elementor Pro is the leading website builder plugin for WordPress, allowing you to create stunning websites. You can visually design forms, posts, WooCommerce sites, and much more. It includes its drag-and-drop editor, theme builder, and advanced design capabilities. You can install Elementor Pro and Elementor free versions on any WordPress website, regardless of the theme you are using. Many people pair it with Elementor blank hello theme, or you can use, for instance, a full-feature theme like the Astra or Addons theme. Elementor has its own editing interface, settings, and widgets. And this Elementor editor interface is where you will find all the tools and settings you need to build and customize your site. At your left side, you got Elementor panel where you'll find the design elements as well as to adjust the settings for elements, pages, and for the site. The canvas is the content area. And this is the exact spot where you will design your page post part. To get started, you will add an Elementor container to the canvas, and you have two layout design options, the Flexbox container or the grid container. Let's add a Elementor Flexbox container, which has Flexbox functionality. And if you want to declare this as a generic HTML section element, you will have to define it under the additional options. And from here, you set it section. On the other hand, with Bricks Builder, and I have already prepared my demo page, all you have to do to simply have a section, you need to click on the left panel, just need to click it, and immediately you get a section HTML tag. Okay, Elementor, with this user-friendly interface and extensive features, certainly is the perfect solution to both beginners and professional users. The Visual Builders allows you a real-time editing interface. Giving you a real use case example of how Elementor Pro can be used to design a landing page for a digital product launch, I will upload now, for the sake of this video, an Elementor template. All you have to do is to click on this folder icon and then you search here for your templates. And there you have it. The unique features of Bricks Builder includes its modular design system, dynamic content capabilities, and responsive design options. It has a similar user interface, also offers a real-time front-end editing experience. And the left panel is the Bricks panel, just like in Elementor interface. On the right sidebar is the structure, and the layout blocks consists of 4 elements: the section, the container, the block, and the div elements to group and layout your content. Besides that, we can customize the defaults of any layout element by going to the theme styles, so you can style it any way you want it. Plus, users can override the section defaults under settings and define here your own margin and padding to space out your sections or even change the default display and height values. Let's create now a 3-column layout in Bricks Builder. To select the container and change the direction to be a row. Then you will click on the plus icon and you will have 3 blocks like that. And by the way, I'm using the automatic CSS plugin to make my life easier. In Bricks Builder, you can right-click on any of the layout elements. Immediately, the context menu will show up for you. And from there you can go with the insert or to convert or wrap the layout or to simply easily convert elements with one single. For example, I have this section. It doesn't make sense what I'm going to do now, but anyway, let's say I need to convert this section element, so all you have to do is to right-click in the structure panel, and then you just need to select the convert option, this option here, where you can convert to be a block or a div element. In Elementor Pro, and to build the same structure, you will click on the head on the plus icon, you will add a grid container, then you will select your structure, a 3-column layout, and there you have it. As simple as that. Then, as you can see, the grid is empty, so we need to add some elements. Let's add a heading. Select this, drag it, and select it and drag it. However, if we want to change the structure blocks, here are the options. You can edit the grid, you can duplicate, you can add a new container, but you are unable to convert it or to wrap your content layouts. I think you get my point. So in the ease of use category, the Elementor plugin clearly wins because of its intuitive drag and drop interface, making the design accessible and easy to use. Bricks Builder also offers a real-time front-end editing experience. However, its interface, while sleek, has a steeper learning curve compared to Elementor, especially for beginners or those used to traditional WordPress interfaces. With Elementor and Bricks Builder, the sky is the limit when it comes to designing. You can customize every element on your website without touching a single line of code. With Bricks, there is just so much more you can edit and control without having to send any support ticket or add CSS. But keep in mind, Bricks is a class-based visual builder and multi-language compatible. It's already compatible with Polylang and WPML to create a multi-language website. To implement a multi-language website with Polylang plugin in Elementor, you will need to install a free plugin to connect Polylang to Elementor. You must go to Plugins, add a new one, and simply search for Connect Polylang for Elementor. This one, in order to display your preferred language at your website. In Bricks Builder, and I have already installed the Polylang plugin, you just need to install the Polylang plugin. Once activated, a new language menu item appears on your WordPress dashboard so that you can easily configure and set the default language and other languages as needed, and assign them to posts and pages to start translating. With Bricks 1.8 version, you can now duplicate posts and pages natively. So I will open now the builder, and if I go now to the pages, this menu over here, you can see I have a lot of pages. And to simply duplicate the page, all you have to do is to locate the duplicate icon. Let's say I want to duplicate this service page, to click on this, and everything is done for you. In Elementor, on the other hand, this is not possible. You just need to manually or install a custom plugin to do this same job. When it comes to adjusting the size of your browser, Bricks Builder has 4 standard responsive breakpoints, and the styles set on the base breakpoint are inherent. To view and edit the styles for a specific breakpoint, you will simply click on its breakpoint, click on the breakpoint icon in the Builder toolbar, or by pressing from your keyboard Ctrl B or Command B if you are on a Mac. And in Bricks, You can create as many additional custom breakpoints as you want. You must enable this within Brick settings previously, and you can now edit a breakpoint by clicking on the pencil icon, and you got controls to change the label, the width, and the breakpoint icon, and to set it as a base breakpoint. And by clicking on this plus icon, launches the breakpoint creator form where you can create a new breakpoint. And let's create a new breakpoint. I will call it large, and all you have to do is to click to create, and now we see the new breakpoint just created. In Elementor, the process is the same. You need to enable under the Elementor settings, under additional custom breakpoints, you need to activate and then save the changes, of course. And so let's open a page in Elementor, could be this one. You now click on the site settings. You will find the available breakpoints. At the moment, I got 2 active breakpoints. The major difference between the two is that with Bricks you can customize the breakpoint properties such as the width, the label when hovering over the breakpoint icon in the builder, while in Elementor you are not able to do this. To both have dynamic data capabilities and both supports integration with advanced custom fields plugin, toolset, and paths, among others. I usually break down dynamic features into basic and more advanced ones. For example, and I got here my single blog post template, and if you need to display inline content, the approach is totally different. In Elementor, it requires separate elements for each piece of dynamic data, making the process a less streamlined. In contrast, in Bricks, it's allowed to add inline content within text fields, providing a more flexible and streamlined approach to integrated dynamic data. So this is my single blog post, and now I will insert here in the hero the post title, and there you have it. And now I will insert below a basic text just to show you. And now I simply replace this placeholder text. I select the dynamic data icon and I search here for author name, and then I will add also the post date. And this is how it looks like. I've got 2 dynamic data inline. Now inside Elementor, I just insert the post title, and now I need to insert another widget, let's say a text editor, and then I have to replace dynamic tags and post date. In terms of third-party add-ons, Elementor relies on third-party add-ons for many advanced dynamic content features, offering a wide range of options but adding complexity. Bricks, on the other hand, offers many advanced features, natively reducing the need for third-party add-ons, but providing fewer external customization options. In terms of performance, Elementor can become resource-intensive with multiple dynamic content plugins, potentially affecting the site speed. Bricks, in contrast, is designed with performance in mind, providing faster loading times even with complex dynamic content setups. Comparing tools is useless if you don't have a clear objective in mind. I recommend you explore each option further and make an informed decision based on your individual or your client's requirements. Thank you so much for watching. If you find this video helpful so far, please consider giving me a like or a comment. And the next thing I would do now is to watch this next video you are viewing on the screen right now.